Hi everyone, this is Mr. H again and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, you will learn about arithmetic sequences. So if you haven't seen the first part yet of this video, I recommend that you check out the link in the description box. Let's jump straight into the very first example. Alright, so for the first problem, the 25th and 49th terms of an arithmetic sequence are negative 58 and negative 130, respectively. Find letter A, the common difference, letter B, the first term, and letter C, the 93rd term. All right, so before we answer this question, let's recall the formula for arithmetic sequence. And this fundamental concept is actually included in part 1. The formula of arithmetic sequence, so it is A sub n equals A sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. All right, so A sub 1 here is the first term. So n stands for the term position, and d is the common difference. Okay, so if we're going to answer this question, we were told that the 25th term is negative 58. So let's write it down. 49th term is given, and that is negative 130. And first question, we need to find the common difference, or the d. All right, so in order for us to find the common difference, we will be applying, again, the formula. And we're going to start with the 25th term first. Okay, so we'll have A sub 25 equals A sub 1 plus 25 minus 1 times d for the common difference. And then we carry on simplifying the right-hand side. So A sub 25 equals A sub 1 plus, so 25 minus 1 is 24 times d is 24d. So this part right here is what we will be using later. All right, and now we move on to the 49th term, which is negative 130. So we're going to be applying the same formula. So it will be A sub 49 equals A sub 1 plus 49 minus 1 times d. Then we carry on simplifying the right-hand side. So A sub 49 is equal to A sub 1 plus 49 minus 1 is 48 times d is 48d. Now, in order for us to know the common difference, so if you can recall from the first video, so to find the common difference, we need to subtract. Say, for example, we were given 5, 10, 15, so on and so forth. Well, we take 10, so 10 minus 5 is 5. 15 minus 10 is 5. All right, so you can see that the common difference is 5, or d equals 5. From the term itself, difference, so it's asking us to subtract two numbers to find the common difference. So we will be using these two equations here. All right, so we'll have A sub 49 minus A sub 25 equals A sub 1 plus 48d minus A sub 1 plus 24d. All right, and we have to simplify. So A sub 49, so the 49th term is negative 130 minus the 25th term is negative 58. And then this one, we just simply copy. So A sub 1 plus 48d. And remember this one, So negative times a sub 1 is negative a sub 1. Negative times 24d is negative 24d. Then you can see that a sub 1 will be cancelled out. A sub 1 and minus a sub 1 is 0. And we need to simplify whatever is left, okay? So negative 130 minus negative 58, so this will become plus 58. So technically it will be negative 130 plus 58 is negative 72. And from here, you can see positive 48d minus 24d is 24d. And to find d from here, we divide both sides by 24. And we'll have d equals negative 3. So this is the common difference. So letter B asks for the first term. Remember, we were only given the 25th term and the 49th term. All right? And for us to find the first term, we will be using the same formula though. Also, the answer that we got from letter A. For letter B, we need to find the first term. So the formula we need to use is a sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. Now, to find the first term, you can either use the 25th term or the 49th term, okay? But I suggest that the 25th term is better because the number is smaller. So let's use a sub 25. So a sub 25 equals a sub 1. A sub 1 is the first term, so that's what we're looking for, plus 24d. I just simply copied it from here because that's the equation for 25th term. And we simply substitute the values. So a sub 25, or the 25th term, is negative 58 equals a sub 1 plus 24, and d, or the common difference, is negative 3. So times negative 3. So we simplify. All right, so negative 58 equals a sub 1. So 24 times negative 3 is negative 72. And then from here, you can see that we can find the a sub 1. So it's going to be negative 58. So negative 72 moves to the left, so it will become plus 72 equals a sub 1. And you can see from here, negative 58 plus 72 is equal to 14. Therefore, the first term of the arithmetic sequence is 14. Now, on to the third question, the 93rd term. Okay, so let me write the answer here. So we're going to be using the same formula. So since we're looking for the 93rd term, so we'll have a sub 93 equals a sub 1 plus n, which is 93, minus 1 times d. So we'll have a sub 93 equals a sub 1. We already found the first term, which is 14, plus 93 minus 1 is 92. And we have the common difference value, which is negative 3. So times negative 3. And then we simplify the right-hand side. So a sub 93. A sub 93 means the 93rd term. Okay? So this is 14. So 92 times negative 3 is negative 276. So that's minus 276. So a sub 93 is negative 262. All right? And this is the 93rd term of the arithmetic sequence. All right, so if you think that this question is insightful, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my future videos. So let's move on to our last example for this video. All right, so if you want to answer this question, feel free to pause the video. All right, so let's check your answer. For problem number 2, we are asked, what is the 75th multiple of 7? So basically the keyword here is multiple. And what do we mean by multiple? So if you're asked about the multiples of 7, definitely you're going to be thinking about 7 times 1, 7 times 2, 7 times 3, 7 times 4, so on and so forth. And if you relate it to a series, if it's going to be a series of numbers, right? The numbers are all divisible by 7. All right? So if you're going to list down the numbers, it will be 7, 14, 21, 28, so on and so forth. All right? And basically from here, you must get the idea that this is one application of arithmetic sequence. Okay? So the parts of, the formula that I introduced earlier, so we have a sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. And as you can see here, the very first term of this sequence will be 7 because that's the very first multiple of 7. So in order for us to know the 75th multiple, so we're not going to be listing down everything until, the 75th term, right? So to be able to solve this, so we can apply the formula, right? But first, we need to identify the common difference first. And for this problem, the common difference is very easy to identify, all right? Because if you take 14, so 14 minus 7 is 7. 21 minus 14 is 7. 28 minus 21 is 7. So definitely the common difference is 7. And basically, since you listed down all the multiples of 7, definitely their difference is 7. We also are given the first term, right? So the first term of the sequence is 7, right? Once you have these information, then we can simply apply or plug in those information to the formula. All right? So we're looking for the 75th term. So it's going to be a sub 75 equals a sub 1 plus 75 minus 1 times d, or for the common difference. Then we simply plug in. So a sub 75 equals a sub 1 is the first term, and the first term is 7, plus 75 minus 1 is 74, and the common difference is 7. And we simplify the right-hand side of the equation. So 7 plus 74 times 7, it's 525. All right, so 525 is the 75th term of the sequence. So if you're going to continue this, definitely you'll have 35, and then 42, and then 49, until you reach the 75th term, that will be 525. There's a shorter way to do it. If you're not applying the arithmetic sequence formula, definitely you can just simply do 75 times 7 is the same, 525. So that's the other way. All right, so did you get the correct answer for this question? So let me know by leaving a comment below. All right, so, well, this is all for this video. So if you think that this video is helpful, give me a thumbs up and share the video. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please do so. This is Math Hub by Mr. H. And once again, thank you very much for staying until the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one.